Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. We start off with your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Southern Nevadans are facing higher utility bills. The higher costs are partly due to several quarterly rate increases implemented by Southwest Gas and NV Energy, which took effect January 1st. NV Energy said its customers would see an average increase of 14.4%, and Southwest Gas said its rate increase in the first quarter of 2023 would average from 4.3 to 8.2%. Both companies are expected to file their next quarterly rate adjustment on February 15th. If a rate change is approved, customers can expect a new rate that's higher or lower starting in April. Any changes will likely depend on the cost of natural gas. And a deal was approved Wednesday for a new high-rise condo, grocery store, and other amenities in downtown Las Vegas. Red Ridge Development purchased 6 acres in Symphony Park for $12 million to create the mixed-use project. The firm hopes to break ground in 14 to 16 months. Now to your top stories, brought to you by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A woman is suspected of taking more than $100,000 in cash, chips, and jewelry from a hotel room on the Strip. 37-year-old Taylor Durbin and her friend were invited up to a man's room at Caesars Palace, where the woman opened a safe in the bathroom and stole a Rolex, gold chain, cash, and Caesars Palace casino chips. Durbin is facing charges of grand larceny in excess of $10,000 and possession of stolen property, and is scheduled to appear in court April 27th for a status check. And the murder trial for former public administrator Robert Tellis, charged in the slaying of Las Vegas Review-Journal investigative reporter Jeff Gehrman, was postponed for 7 months on Wednesday. A defense attorney for Tellis said that they would not be prepared to go to trial in April, and District Judge Michelle Levitt set the new date for November 6th. Tellis remains in the Clark County Detention Center without bail. A status check in the case is scheduled for May 3rd. And Clark County will recognize the Formula One Las Vegas Grand Prix as an annual event for at least the next 10 years. The decade-long agreement notes that the race would take place annually the weekend before Thanksgiving, starting this year. This secured event is expected to generate an economic impact of around $1 billion, which is twice of a Super Bowl. Governor Joe Lombardo highlights Nevada's struggling education system, pushing for school district leaders to step up their game. Review-Journal's Jen Ah reports on the possible major overhauls in the works.
Well, the Clark County School Board's bad reputation is one of those major issues. The school district plans to introduce a bill requiring background checks and training for candidates before they run.
There's been quite a bit of discussion over the last few years about dysfunction on the state school boards and how qualified its members are to serve.
We need some patience.
Governor Joe Lombardo recently announced a $2 billion investment for public schools and creating an Office of School Choice.
Proponents in Nevada have historically advocated for the state to fund more alternatives to public school, like private school or charter schools, but that's met some pushback in the legislature, which is a Democrat majority.
Another bill sponsored by a former Lieutenant Governor Lisa Cano Burkhead could change the all-elected board to a hybrid of elected and appointed members, which Governor Lombardo says he's open to considering.
Now it's time for your weather report, brought to you by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. Mostly sunny skies with calm winds is forecasted for your Thursday. Daytime highs will range in the mid to upper 50s in parts of the valley. Winds at about 10 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy skies with lows in the upper 30s, low 40s. For the rest of the week, mostly cloudy skies, but clearing up by the start of the weekend. Breezy conditions also building up for the weekend. Daytime highs will range in the upper 50s, low 60s, and stay in the low 60s to start your work week.
Vegas Nation, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the mobile app today. With Pro Bowl events set to kick off at 4 p.m. today, there are 5 Raiders set to compete in the skills challenges. Josh Jacobs will join the AFC offense team in the epic Pro Bowl dodgeball game, while Max Crosby will play for the AFC defense in the multi-round dodgeball tournament. Derek Carr will join AFC Pro Bowl quarterbacks in precision passing, and AJ Cole will take on kick-tack-toe in a giant tic-tac-toe competition to showcase their skills.
In your health news, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. Daily new cases of COVID dropped below 100 in Clark County for the first time since September. reaching some of the lowest reported levels since the start of the pandemic. The 14-day average for confirmed daily new cases in the county dropped to 93 from the prior week's 104. And statewide, the average declined to 123 from 132. Case numbers have been dropping across the U.S. despite the growing prevalence of a new Omicron subvariant known as Kraken.
Here's the latest in sports. The Las Vegas Aces signed four-time WNBL champion and three-year WNBA veteran center Kayla George to a free agent contract. After starting her WNBA career with the Phoenix Mercury in 2015, the 33-year-old is currently playing her 15th season in the WNBL. This year, she accomplished some of her career best and was third in the league in scoring and second in rebounding. She has won 4 WNBL championships in her career and also played in the 2016 and 2020 Olympic Games.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Celtics own the NBA's best record and are the plus 375 favorites at the Westgate Superbook to win the championship. The Western Conference leading Nuggets are the 6-1 second choice, followed by the Bucks at 8-1. The defending champion Warriors and Nets are each 9-1, and the only other teams with single-digit odds.
In your entertainment news, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. A musical superstar has recruited a UNLV student for her efforts to improve young people's mental health. The Born This Way Foundation, co-founded in 2012 by Lady Gaga and her mother, announced its new group of 31 advisory board members Tuesday, including Feria Tavokoli, a 20-year-old sophomore. The board will advise on the challenges facing young people and serve as ambassadors for the foundation. And Beyoncé is coming to Las Vegas. Following the release of Renaissance, her 7th studio album, the global superstar has announced her Renaissance World Tour with a stop set for August 26th at Allegiant Stadium. The North American leg of the tour is leveraging Ticketmaster's verified fan technology, and fans can register right now. Ticketing begins Monday with an exclusive pre-sale to Beehive members. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have an Amazon Fire TV, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. from the Las Vegas Review Journal. Have a great day.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.